Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Today's video, I am sharing with you what I think could be the perfect Mother's Day gift. And I do have another idea along with a little announcement at the end, so stick around. Okay, I think it's fair to say everyone watching is probably a mom. So I'm going to share this with you, and then maybe you can give some hints and some ideas, because this thing is crazy. Now, I got this early as an early Mother's Day gift from my dearest husband, and quite honestly, he was influenced. Okay, he saw it floating around on social media, and he thought that it would be a great thing. So he grabbed it, and we have been using it not quite a week now. I guess really more like 4 or 5 days. And even just in 4 or 5 days, it is amazing. Now, I will tell you, it is on the pricey side. I think there are variations in sizes and things, so you could kind of work within a budget there. But when I tell you about it and I show you and what it can do and does, I think the price is worth it. So I would like to introduce you to the, let's make sure, Skylight Calendar. Okay, let's see if I can show you without a glare. That's going to be the hard thing, because there is there's going to be a glare on there. This is the Skylight Calendar. Y'all, this thing is amazing, okay? I will try and show you some features on it, but again, it's going to be kind of hard with the glare, but just a little bit of an overview from what I can tell you. So it's kind of like a command center for all of the things happening in your home, and it's all in one place. So some features that we really liked were the calendar option. So it does show you a full calendar here, right? And it's digital. Well, it's not really moving for you, but it is digital. Okay, so there's your monthly view, right? But I can link my calendar, whatever calendar preference I have, and my husband can also link his calendar using whatever calendar preference he has. So I prefer the calendar from my Apple iPhone. So I have that linked here. So whatever I put on my phone in that calendar app will automatically upload here. And then my husband, I think he uses Google Calendar or something. I don't really know what he uses, but whatever he uses, it, when he goes into that app and updates it on his end, it also automatically sends it here. So a perfect example was a couple of days ago. He was at work, and he had picked up a couple of extra shifts for work, some overtime. And so he was able to just go ahead and add that in here, and I could see it right away. That way there's no delay. If I need to schedule a doctor's appointment or something like that, it's right here. And so I just check before anything like that, before I need to schedule anything, and it's right here and I can see it. Love that. What else? Y'all, so much stuff. You have a month view, a weekly view, a daily view. Let's see if I can show you. Okay, so your daily view is here. So the day is here, shows you your things there. And then you have a little month preview here. I know it's really hard for you guys to see. I'll see if I can bring it a little bit closer. It's got a little weight to it. So it's a little heavy, okay? So then we have our weekly view here. These are chore trackers, okay, up here. So you have a calendar option here, and then you have chore options there. So each color is a different person with the chores that they are assigned for that day. So this is mine here in the blue, and if I mop and clean the carpets, I just click on it, and then I can mark as complete down here. I can edit it, I can delete it, whatever I need to do there. My daughter is over here and she has a list of her chores. Okay, and same thing, you can see she has marked some of them complete for the day. And there's a little circle here that updates it as she goes. With the chores, you can also set different days, different times. You can have it reoccurring for different amounts also. So an example for myself is every day of the week, I have a certain chore assigned. Like I have laundry for 2 of the days of the week. I have our bathrooms, cleaning bathrooms, those kinds of things. So I have those every week, kind of those weekly chores that need to be done. But then I also have things like clean carpets that get done once a month and wipe down baseboards for once a month. And so I have them kind of rotated that way. So it keeps track of that kind of stuff for you, even kind of those longer term things, those things that don't get done every day or every other day, anything like that. Oh, okay. You also, so down here, this is where you add certain things. Okay. So you can click, you can add a dinner plan. So if you select dinner plan, then you can go in and set your meal plan for each day. So everybody knows what's on the menu and, you can keep track of your grocery list that way, what you'll need for those meals. You also can add a chore here and you can add an event. Okay, so those are your big things. So if you exit out of that, there's also this other little like note looking thing. This is your grocery list. Okay, so anybody can add whatever they want to right here on the grocery list. When it's done, you just hit the little box next to it, click the check mark, and it goes away once you have done your grocery order. There's also, in case you would need it or want it, or it works better for you, if you don't want, you can use, these are lists. So you have a grocery list standard and a to-do list standard. So if you do better just kind of each day addressing things, you can write out a to-do list there or type it out. You ain't writing it out, but you're typing it out. But then you also can add new lists. So if there's something else that you need, maybe there's a medication, whatever list that you would need, you can include work things there, however you want to do that. Did I tell you it will alert you? So you can set alerts. If there is an event scheduled for that day, you can set for it to alert you at a certain time frame, whatever you might need. If you need it to kind of let you know 2 hours before something, so you've got some time to prepare, in the event that you had forgotten about that event, you need 2 hours to get yourself together to get to said thing, then you can do that. And you can adjust that too. You can do it at the time of the event, whatever. Everybody has a different color for chores. And then you can also set different colors for different categories of events. So you could have birthdays could be a certain color. My husband's activities, like extra things that he has planned, doctor's appointments and scheduled things, are one color, but then any like the overtime work, that's a separate color. So I know to differentiate between the two. My daughter has a color, I have a color. Things for our animals, so reminders for our animals when to give them, certain medications and fleas and ticks and, all that stuff. So those things. And the other thing that I'm not going to show you because I don't like showing my people's faces on here, but when the screen, so you can set for a screensaver to come up after a certain amount of time, and it just shows pictures. Whatever pictures you load to it are the pictures that will come up, and that's all it shows. There are no ads, there are no videos that play, nothing. Well, I don't know if personal videos would play, if you have something, someone riding the bike or, whatever. I don't know if those would play because I haven't tried that. But I mean like any external things. It will not show anything or put anything on here that you do not put on it. So I love it. Again, like I said, it is a little pricey, but what an amazing tool to use for families that everybody can just come to one spot in your home and just see everything that is going on between everyone. You could use it for school things, you could include school in their chore list, or maybe even events. We actually, this is a good segue into the other cool thing that I was going to tell you guys. So you guys may have seen on Instagram, there's been several of us talking about Made to Homeschool, the new homeschool community that it will be launching a full launch in June. So it's June 1st will be the full launch for that. But we have done a little bit of early access things and whatever. Anyway, that's not what I'm getting at. What I'm getting at is in Made to Homeschool, Ashley from Joyful Noise, she did a workshop on time blocking and, the benefits, how time blocking works, all of that stuff. So if you are a time blocking family, this even could work really great for that, because you could set events for each time block. So you have your morning time block that includes, whatever certain activities. You could have a little alert go off at whatever time your morning time block starts, and everyone knows, okay, now we are in our morning time block. And so that looks like whatever your morning time block looks like. And then you set an event for, say, your school time block. So your alert goes off for your school time block, and everybody knows now's the transition into school. So you can really use it however it works for you. All right, back to Made to Homeschool, my idea, my announcement. I am a contributor in the Made to Homeschool community. This is a new community that will do a full launch in June, but we have done a little bit of early access, which you will want to be on the wait list for information. So I will leave the link. Now, it is an affiliate link because I am a contributor there. However, there is no purchase necessary, obviously, to be on the wait list. That will just give you kind of more information as we release it, let you know when launch will be, all of that kind of stuff. So I will leave the link for you to join the waitlist. Here's my other thought, my other Mother's Day idea is a Made to Homeschool membership. Sometimes we have to pour into ourselves, and sometimes it can be really hard to figure out where to go, who to talk to. YouTube obviously is a fantastic tool. It has been what I have used most is YouTube. But like, how great would it be, is it, that kind of all of us, not everybody on YouTube, but there is a lot of us on YouTube that have kind of come together collectively and built this community. So it really is a community made by homeschool moms for homeschool moms. And so you get a variety of thoughts, a variety of school types, curriculum, just all the things, it's you get a mix of everything. So there's like everything that you could want or need as far as ways that people school, what they use, children's needs, all of that stuff is in the community. So that would be a really, really great thing to ask for Mother's Day. And I will tell you, it is cheaper than the Skylight Calendar. So there is that too. So I think that's it. I think that's all I have for you. I would like to know if any of you have the Skylight Calendar. I haven't seen anybody else talk about it yet, and I don't know when it came out or when it started going around or whatnot. But yeah, if you use one or if you've seen one, let me know. I would be interested to know if anybody else has it. And if you do, what do you think of it? That is it for today's video. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will talk to you soon.